Well, folks, it seems like the never-ending saga of the Trump show might finally be reaching its season finale. Or is it just a mid-season cliffhanger? We're talking about Donald J. Trump, everyone's favorite real estate mogul turned reality TV star turned politician turned, well, you get the picture. The man who once told us you're fired might soon be hearing those very words himself. But this time, it's not from the cushy confines of a boardroom, but from the hallowed halls of justice. That's right, folks, Trump's day of reckoning is upon us. His sentencing for those pesky hush money charges is just around the corner. Remember that whole Stormy Daniels situation? It was all over the news a few years ago, creating a media frenzy that seemed to never end. The one where Trump allegedly paid her off to stay quiet about their alleged affair. It was a scandal that rocked the political world and had everyone talking. Well, it seems like those chickens have finally come home to roost. After years of speculation and investigation, the legal system is finally catching up. Trump's facing some serious charges. 34 felony counts of falsifying business records to be exact. These charges stem from the alleged hush money payments and the subsequent cover-up. Not exactly the kind of headlines you want when you're trying to run a country, or, avoid jail. The implications are huge, both legally and politically. The big question on everyone's mind is, will he or won't he be seeing the inside of a prison cell? It's a scenario that many find hard to imagine given his status and influence. The answer, my friends, is probably not. Despite the gravity of the charges, the legal system often works in mysterious ways, especially for high-profile individuals. Despite the seriousness of the charges, legal experts seem to think that jail time is highly unlikely. They cite various legal precedents and the complexities of the case as reasons why Trump might avoid prison. Just when you thought the drama couldn't get any juicier, we're whisked away from the courtroom to China, because apparently dealing with one global crisis at a time is just too mainstream for 2025. Yes, folks, while Trump's lawyers are busy fighting legal battles, a new virus is brewing in the East. And no, it's not another variant of COVID. This time, it's HMPV, and it's here to remind us that Mother Nature loves a good plot twist. So, buckle up, Buttercup, because we're about to dive headfirst into the wacky world of viral outbreaks. Section 4, HMPV, the sequel. Nobody asked for? Now I know what you're thinking. HMPV? Sounds like a rejected transformer, or maybe a new and improved cleaning product. But believe me, this is no laughing matter. HMPV, or human metapneumovirus, is a respiratory virus that's been making the rounds, particularly among the little ones, and the more, shall we say, seasoned citizens. Think of it as COVID's lesser-known, slightly less glamorous cousin. It comes with all the usual suspects: cough, fever, shortness of breath. And just like its more famous relative, it can lead to some nasty complications like bronchitis and pneumonia. The virus spreads in much the same way as other respiratory viruses, through droplets from coughing and sneezing. This means that crowded places and close contact with infected individuals can increase the risk of transmission. While it might not have the same level of notoriety as COVID-19, HMPV is still a significant concern, especially for vulnerable populations. Parents with young children and caregivers for the elderly should be particularly vigilant. Symptoms can range from mild to severe, and in some cases hospitalization may be required. It's crucial to recognize the signs early and seek medical attention if necessary. Preventative measures, such as wearing masks, practicing good hand hygiene, and avoiding close contact with sick individuals, can help reduce the spread of HMPV. So, while it may not be the sequel we were expecting, it's one we need to take seriously. Stay informed, stay safe, and take care of each other. Section 5, China's new export. Another virus. So, why China? Well, it seems like our friends in the East have been hit particularly hard by this latest viral outbreak. Hospitals are reportedly overflowing, social media is abuzz with panicked posts, and the whole world is watching with bated breath. Now, before you start stocking up on toilet paper and hand sanitizer, again, let's take a deep breath and remember, this is not 2020. While HMPV is certainly nothing to sneeze at, pun intended, it's not quite the pandemic-level threat that COVID was. Section 6. Stay informed, don't panic, yet, and wash your hands. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to get overwhelmed by the constant stream of information. Whether it's through newspapers, TV, or our smartphones, we're bombarded with news from every direction. It's crucial to stay informed, But it's equally important to not let the influx of information cause unnecessary panic. So, what's the takeaway from all of this? Well, for starters, it means we need to be discerning about the sources of our information. Engage in conversations, ask questions, and seek out reliable news outlets. It's about finding a balance between staying updated and maintaining our peace of mind. Well, for starters, it seems like we're living in a never-ending episode of As the World Turns, with a healthy dose of law and order thrown in for good measure. The drama and suspense can be overwhelming, but remember, it's not all doom and gloom. But more importantly, it's a reminder that we need to stay informed, take precautions, and maybe invest in a really good face mask. Face masks have become a symbol of our times, representing both caution and care for others. They are a simple yet effective way to protect ourselves and those around us. And hey, while you're at it, maybe throw in a hazmat suit for good measure. It might seem extreme, but it's a humorous reminder of the lengths we sometimes feel we need to go to stay safe. You know, just in case. Humor can be a great way to cope with stress and uncertainty. Sharing a laugh with friends can lighten the mood and provide a much-needed break from the seriousness of the situation. But seriously, folks, wash your hands, get vaccinated if you can, and maybe avoid large gatherings of people, especially if they're coughing and sneezing. These simple actions can make a big difference in preventing the spread of illness. And remember, laughter is the best medicine. It boosts our mood, strengthens our immune system, and helps us connect with others. So find reasons to smile and laugh every day, except when it comes to HMPV. In those cases, it's best to rely on medical advice and treatments. Trust the experts and follow their guidance to stay healthy. Then it's probably best to stick to actual medicine. Over-the-counter remedies and prescribed medications are there for a reason. Use them wisely and as directed. Stay safe out there, everyone. Take care of yourselves and each other. We're all in this together, and by staying informed and taking the right precautions, we can navigate these challenging times with resilience and hope.